Alright, it's the big apartment tour of the not very big apartment. In the kitchen, we have already a collection of junk of Jody's that he's just sitting there. These are the kind of heaters we have. They give off a good amount of heat. The sink I've tied shut because the monkey likes to get into trouble. Very old sink. Ignore the dirty dishes. Jody just had breakfast. And up here, all our cabinets are metal, which is nice because the fronts can't be ripped off of them like they could in the other apartment, but I got all my various cleaning crap and, you know, soap and all kinds of stuff up there. My favorite thing in the new apartment is my gigantic closet of food, which is pretty darn awesome. You see, it's got 6 shelves, which are pretty packed at the moment. But the bottom shelf is for the boys, for all their stuff. So that's like the awesomest thing in here. New flat top stove. I think some of this is, you know, Jody making the burn marks, but some of it was kind of here, like that. And then up here in the cabinet above there, we've got all the various, you know, pots and pans and stuff. That's the telephone corner, which I got to get some kind of smaller table for that, because the boys can, you know, poke around in the garbage and try and jump on the stove, and that's not good. The fridge, the new fridge, very nice, not all gunky and dirty like the other one. So that's nice. Table. We put 2 of the chairs in the big closet because, frankly, it's usually just the 2 of us here, so we don't really need more than 2 chairs out at a time. Lower cabinet. I have a junk drawer. I have a utensil drawer. All kinds of crap in here. Random crap. My microwave, various stuff, and then up here I have all my plates and bowls and cups and stuff. And then over here, this is like the men's part of the kitchen. We have the cat tree, which Monkey likes to lay in more these days, maybe because it's in front of a window. And of course, their chair, personalized by the Monkey Man. Couldn't come here without it because he would have been very sad. And down here you see all their food that they have. The bathroom, it's rather small. Does have a window. Oh, hold on. There's me. And the shelf here over the toilet, that was not here. I bought that and I put that together because, you know, otherwise there's no storage area in here. SpongeBob shower curtain inside the tub. It's still a little funky, but unlike West Street, at least it's not yellow and brown. So that is an improvement, big time. Oh, and the water actually gets hot and stays hot. That's also nice. Alrighty. to the big closet, which has its own light. You see, this is mostly, this is where Jody keeps his clothes, and a lot of his stuff. Spare kitchen chairs in here, monkey cage. I think in mine here's like coats and a couple things in boxes in the very, very back. But yeah, it's nice to have a closet this big. All Jody's various cubbies. It's mostly for his stuff. You know, I got like shopping bags and stuff like that in here, but you know, this is his domain to kind of be messy. And then, you know, we have, you know, cleaning stuff, random crutches. I don't know why we have those. I have no idea. The shopping cart and the snow shovel and all that important stuff. And then the bedroom slash living room slash everything room, which you can see the men enjoying right now. There's the monkey man enjoying the heating pad and the memory foam pillow, and Georgie catching some rays. So, see there, I have my nightstand, and then there, of course, is the bed. Georgie looking very comfortable. Very comfy George. Shelf there with Jody's books on it, and their water cup. And I got this closet. This is a small closet. It oddly has a window. But I have like not much in here besides clothes. Like a few tote boxes and stuff that won't fit under the bed, really. Dirty clothes hamper, and have the windows, the shelf of mostly DVDs and his religious books on the bottom. The twin, apparently a Yankees fan. Oh, you can't, I don't know how well you can see them, but I did that. I like those things. So I have owls, fall owls on the window. Here's Jody's bed that I just walked all over. I'm not real happy about this, but there's not much I can do about it. Since, you know, he's not gonna use the other bed since I get, like, you know, kicked and punched in the face and all that kind of stuff. That's no fun. So, that's his bed. And it's blocking the door. This is the door. This is the other door to the apartment. If you go out this door and walk straight ahead and open another door, you end up out on the front porch. There's his fan that he has to run 365 nights a year, which doesn't make a lot of sense, and, you know, just seems kind of silly. TV, and the DVD player down there, and some of his ancient VHS tapes, and his CD collection. There's Granny's bench sitting at the foot of the bed, where his stuff piled on it. And here we have all kinds of lovely toys for the boys. A lot more just kind of laying all over the place. There's Monkey's IV pole in his fluid bag. He doesn't like that. There's my one shelf, and you'll notice I actually have room between the furniture, where in the other place I did not have room between the furniture, and I didn't really have much room between the bed and the furniture, and now I do, which is nice, because I can move around. computer, fan. There's my other bookshelf. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not very big, but at least it's a lot less expensive. And realistically, you know, if you put the living room and the bedroom together from West Street, you got a room at least as big as this, and maybe bigger. So it ain't too bad, except for the sleep deprivation, because Jody is not quiet. So there you go. The big tour, and one last look at the Monkey Man having some chow.